How much does it hurt to laugh? It's so painful. So I should not make any jokes.
No.
Or this entire video is just gonna be an exercise in sadism. You okay with that?
Yeah.
You okay? Okay. Well, besides it hurting to laugh, why don't you tell me a little bit about the background to this fight? This was your second fight in 4 weeks? 5?
Yeah, in 4 weeks.
Yeah, it was good turnaround.
Yeah.
So what was the training camp like? What was the lead up to the fight like?
For this, well, we didn't even know who my opponent was until literally like 3 days before. So the training camp, we were just working on clinching, boxing, tightening up things from the last fight, but it wasn't that specific because we didn't know the opponent yet.
And did you have a game plan 3 days before the fight?
With her, yes, because she's taller than me and really long. So I knew I was going to have to work on my distance, which I struggled with the last fight too. So I really wanted to stay closer to her and really clinch her because I saw from previous fights she's kind of weak in the body. So I knew the body would be somewhere to work also.
Well, let's get started and see how much you work the body. So lights, camera, action, and here is your opponent walking into the ring, Jenna Whiteman. She's at Bangtao, but I think she was up in Chiang Mai for a while. Do you know her that well?
I'd never heard of her before this, not in a disrespectful way, but
Yeah,
I'd never
yeah.
heard of her. But I believe she was in China, training in China for a while.
Oh,
She
really?
came over to Thailand alone for this fight. I heard that after the fight, so I don't know if
really?
she's like actually at Bangtao.
That's interesting. For some reason, I feel like I've met her before. Maybe she was at Pet Rung Run for a little bit. I'm not really sure. But there you are, Claire Rankine. How do you say your last name?
Rankine.
Okay.
They said it wrong the whole way through the fight, but it's okay.
It's
They all
terrible.
say Rankine.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's spelled
It's
like.
spelled like
And you have the buns,
my Chun-Li hair.
your Chun-Li hair. Why do you do that hairstyle?
So the real reason actually is I have a scar from one side of my head to the other, and when I put my hair in one bun really tight, it gives me headaches and pain. So I have to split my hair in two, so that's how the buns came about.
I see. So here is the tail of the tape. So you are a bit, actually it says that you're equal in experience. She's obviously taller than you.
Yes.
And we'll see that in the ring as well. In my experience, having back-to-back fights is very good, and you don't feel as nervous. Is that true, or how did you feel?
I still feel so nervous before every
really?
fight.
Were you like, ah?
I just shake the whole time, and I'm
really?
so serious, and I just can't talk, and I just. But then once I'm in there, I'm like, oh, this is fine.
Oh,
But it's
really?
just getting me in the ring that's the stressful part.
What most people I've seen get nervous. Stamp gets nervous. She's like, she starts coughing a lot, and like we'll be like, ugh.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, the pressure is pretty high for someone like her.
Yeah.
I mean, even I've seen Ferrari get real nervous. Like he has to nervous pee sometimes.
Yeah.
When I fought, I would have to nervous pee.
Yeah.
One time I fought out in Isan, and like I was like, oh, I have to nervous poop. Like I had to like go. The fight was in the middle of a cornfield.
Oh, no.
So I had to like walk into the dirt, like dark, and like try and poop behind it.
That's not what you need before a
Yeah,
fight.
I mean, it was pretty terrible. But you know, it's character building or something. So you have you've worked with Ty, your cornerman. This is your second fight together, right?
Yeah, this is the first time he came to corner me though.
What was the experience of having him in the corner like?
It was really good. I really liked having him there just because he knows me from training and knows my style and what I'm capable of. And I had Celeste there also, and she knows me so well. So I felt really supported in the corner.
How long have you known Celeste for? Like 7 years?
7 years
Yeah.
now.
So both of you were in Phuket for so long. Were both of you at Phuket top team for a while?
No, so we've never been at the same gym before. I was at top team, she was at Phuket Sing.
So we go right into action, and your style is similar to the last one, but you're kicking a lot more. How did you feel starting off?
I felt good. I felt like I was kind of overwhelming her with punches.
I think her nose looks a little red.
Yeah.
The one of the things I like, good jab into the body. The right hand comes a little over the top. The angle is a little unorthodox, but it lands.
I actually do that because I broke my hand, so I had to change the way I punch so I don't have problems. So that's actually why.
I see. Yeah, there's an elbow. Your boxing, very, very accurate.
Yeah,
she's
I really thought I had her here.
Yeah.
I really thought I was going to be able to get it. She did tell me after the fight that she had some stomach problems before the fight also, and she was like, oh my God.
Yeah, you are doing a number on her right now. Now into clinch. Do you feel like if you had maybe switched the weapons up, you would have been able to take her out?
I think if in this moment I had stopped if I had clinched more with the boxing and need more with the body shots also, I think it could have done better, but I got too carried away with just throwing hands in that moment, I think.
Yeah. I mean, the hands were and are landing. In my experience, when you mix up the shots, that's when it
because she got too used to what I was throwing.
Yeah.
And then that's that nasty elbow that cracked my nose.
Yeah.
And I got an 8 count.
And an 8 count. You like look stunned, but you didn't necessarily.
I was surprised.
You were surprised, but like it wasn't like nothing really happened. So I'm surprised that she gave you an 8 count.
Yeah, I didn't understand the 8 count. I was actually really confused when she was counting, and my eyes are just a bit watery because you know when you get cracked on the nose.
Yeah, for sure.
But I thought I would have to fall down or she would have to overwhelm me for me to get an 8 count. I was kind of confused by that.
As much as I like Ploy, who is the referee, it's so bloody.
Yeah.
She is the least experienced of the Lumpinee refs. She actually started maybe 2 years ago. Oh, okay. Man, it's turning into a bloodbath here.
Yeah, that's where I cut the forehead, yeah.
And whose blood, I mean, now at this point it's both of your bloods, right?
We don't know what it is.
And there's the end of the first round. Oh my God. It looks like
so much blood.
So much blood. It looks like Halloween. And you have a pretty massive egg on your head as well.
But this part here where you on the left side
she cannot. It looks like she has another eyelid on her head. Right?
It was like flopping over.
Yeah, it's like,
I couldn't believe they let her come into round 2 with that thing.
Boom. Yeah, I mean, you stagger back there.
But
maybe because the referee stopped
her coming forward.
Stopped her from coming forward. That helped you, but I don't know.
I'm not too sure.
Yeah. I mean, you definitely hurt her as well.
Yeah.
How were you feeling going into the second round?
I felt good because I saw that big cut on her forehead and I knew that she couldn't last much longer if I could crack that again. But then I was also worried because I got the 8 count and I was like, oh no, so I technically lost that round.
Yeah.
Despite all the work.
Yeah, I mean, the 10-point must system, especially when, oh my goodness, when you get an 8 count can be hard in 3-round fights. Because a lot of times they automatically give it to you and they won't necessarily think about what else has gone in
in the round, yeah.
Because you won the round besides the 8 count, so maybe like a 9-9 round.
Yeah.
And you go right to work with the boxing.
Yeah. Because her arms were much longer than mine, and I could feel that she was landing better elbows when I was trying to go for the body. And then I just wanted to open that cut up on the
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
I just wanted, if I could get one more clean elbow on that, I thought they would stop it.
Yeah, great body shot there. And you're definitely like jabbing, using, there's up elbow to open it. How did you feel when she like clinched you?
I didn't feel that bothered at all.
Yeah.
I wasn't worried. I was okay with taking a knee to land an elbow. It didn't worry me about that. So I felt okay there.
Yeah. Oh, there's that overhand right. And big elbow from you as well. So good push kick. And we're at the 2-minute mark basically here in the second round. How were you feeling here?
It was getting harder to breathe because of my nose.
Yeah.
So my mouth was really wide open. And yeah, but I felt good cardio-wise, that tape, yeah. But cardio-wise, I felt okay. It was just hard to breathe with all the blood in my nose.
Yeah. It's so weird. There's that metallic taste of the blood
and
as well.
And it's such a horrible feeling it pouring out.
Yeah. Oh, and you wiped it there.
Yeah, I kept wiping it. I have a bad habit of touching my nose when I fight.
Yeah. In terms of scoring and like where you are in the fight, how do you feel?
I felt like I was edging it with the damage to her face. And then when the ref stopped it, I thought she was only going to take her to the doctor, not me. Because I had a little cuts here and one on my head, but my nose was just fine, really.
Yeah. I mean, it looks broken.
Yeah. And then, but her thing on her forehead, there's no way.
Yeah, this is the way you're supposed to do it. Oh, he said no.
He said no to her, and then I put my hands up and was like, yeah, I won.
Yeah, and he said no to you.
And then he said no, and then I was like, oh, but okay.
So it looks like he did it right, but I'm not really sure why exactly he canceled you.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Because he didn't even touch my nose or like
he just like wiped the face.
And then went to her.
Yeah, I mean, her cut is you cannot fight.
No, you can't fight with that.
You cannot fight with this.
And especially where it's going into her eye, the blood
Yeah,
and
it's
stuff.
so dangerous. And it's like 26 stitches or something.
Yeah, she got
like,
26.
That's crazy.
You could literally see her scalp. Like, I cut my elbow on her head.
Yeah.
So
it's right there. You need stitches.
Yeah.
So here's some of the replays, and this is about where they stops it. So how? Obviously, it's a draw, correct?
Yeah.
So it's a very good fight. How are you feeling about it now?
I would definitely like a rematch. I think it would just be really, it's really exciting. And I definitely think I could win.
Yeah, I think so.
But yeah, if only that 8 count hadn't happened, my nose, maybe it would have been fine. I was also scared they were going to say like no contest or something. Like I didn't know what they were going to do in that moment. So yeah. So
a very entertaining fight, short. A little bit of an unexpected ending, but that's life. What is next for you?
Hopefully Super Champ again. Maybe another 1 or 2 wins and then go to 1 Lumpinee. Yeah.
With the nose broken, you'll probably need a month or 2?
Probably like 3-4 weeks, yeah. It breaks all the time, so I'm so used to it now, yeah. It's so big, honestly. If you don't break it, it's kind of embarrassing, to be honest.
Oh, you got like a big nose?
It's like a pelican.
Okay, well, we will hopefully see you back at Super Champ. If people are interested in following you, where can they do so?
On Instagram at claire.rankinx.
And I'll put it right there. And then you also moved up in ranking.
Yes.
Now you are WBC
3.
3.
Now I'm the number 3 contender.
Number 3 contender, so that is very good. So hopefully, maybe we'll see you fight for a WBC belt soon.
That would be so cool.
So let's, who else is in contention?
Well, Jackie Bunton, but she's on 1, and Smilla. She's a verdict, so can't fight either of them.
Yeah, so...
We never know.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay, thank you so much. We'll
Thank
see you
you.
soon.